Morning.
Morning.
Mum's still fast asleep.
Of course she is.
Are you okay?
Not really. But thanks for asking. You're a very thoughtful young lady.
Certainly don't get that from Mum, eh?
Have you decided what to wear?
Yeah, I was going to go in black, but then I thought Grandma Deirdre wouldn't want that, would she?
She'd want you to wear whatever you want.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Just thought I'd come round and see how you are.
Amy, why don't you show Bev your outfit? She's got better taste than I have.
Wicked. It's only a plain blue dress, but I thought I could accessorise and really jazz it up.
I was worried. Have you spoken to Tracy?
No.
Wish I hadn't said anything now. It's the last thing you need. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, me and all. I thought I could add some sparkle bits, you know, to really give it some.
Hey, why don't you come next door and we can raid your Grandma Liz's jewellery box?
Can I, Grandad?
Of course you can, Bev. I've got a lot to get on with here anyway.
I'll look after you today.
See you later.
I don't want to go the full Lady Gaga, just some nice bits.
Right.
You going to be all right on your own today?
Yeah, well, Gran's cancelled most of her appointments. I've rearranged Maria's, so...
All the other kids are going.
You don't even like French. Yes, but I like Paris.
Oh, is your mum giving you a hard time again, Bethany?
She won't pay for me to go on a really important educational school trip to France. Educational? You'll be chasing lads and trying to skank free drinks off them the whole time. I'm not paying nearly 500 quid for that. Just because you don't value education doesn't mean that I don't. I don't know why you're doing French anyway. Why don't you just do Italian? You speak that already. If I already speak it, then why do I need to learn it? Duh. Because it still counts as a GCSE, duh, so you might actually get one.
Hey, what's going on? Huh? Poor Ken's burying Deirdre today. Show some respect, please.
Sorry. So you should be. Was I this much of a pain when I was her age?
Yes.
Busted. Shut up, you. Come on, let's get on the bus. It's just there. I'm pretty sure I can go on my own. I want to see you get on it. Come on.
I was trying to remember when was the last time that you, Deirdre and me had a drink together, you know, just the three of us.
I reckon it was just after Ken came back from Canada. Wasn't it a Sunday lunchtime?
Yeah, you're right. And she'd missed Ken so much. And a few days later, she's knocking on my door saying, I need my space.
Then you both turned up here because she said she couldn't take any more facts and figures about Canada. I think we cracked open the first bottle about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we were still at it when Auntie's Roadshow came on. We did have a laugh, though.
We always did.
Three Musketeers.
All for one and one for all.
Won't be the same without her.
Get on the road, you muppet.
Sure. All right, fancy seeing you here.
You right, Colin?
No. You working today?
You know I am.
Don't fancy wagging it, do you? Mate's having a little house party this afternoon. I wondered if you fancy joining me.
It's neighbour's funeral. I'm helping out with the food.
Shame. Well, if you change your mind, let me know.
Hey, can I get you some brekkie?
Already eaten.
Dad? Why are you being like this? Look, why don't you just talk to me, eh? Tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Because I'm not sure that it is. Come in.
Ken. How you feeling?
Hi. Is everything all right? I mean, is Amy all right?
Yeah, of course she is. Just getting her outfit together with Michelle.
Right. Anything we can do? No, I don't think so. Just having a final pass at my eulogy.
Well, why don't I put the kettle on?
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, listen, what I was thinking, why don't we get some bits and pieces together, you know, to put in a coffin?
Like what?
Well, like some photographs and bits of her old pottery. Oh, and my Walkman. You know, she used to hate it when I was upstairs playing my tapes when I was a teenager. She was calling upstairs, telling me my tea was ready and I couldn't hear her.
It's a coffin, not a time capsule.
I'm gonna go and have a fag in the yard.
Can I come with you? Dad, is it all right if I just...
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Today won't be easy.
My thanks for stating the obvious.
Just remember that you're surrounded by people who care and people who love Deirdre. So please don't be afraid to lean on us.
Thank you.
Do you know, I was wondering if I should take some meals round for Ken at some point.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Can't imagine Tracy's much of a Nigella in the kitchen.
No.
Hey, you could do him a stuffed marrow. Liz did one for her birthday. She said it was Ken's favourite.
Mary, I can't do stuffed marrow.
Why not?
Well, that was Deirdre's signature dish. If he found a stuffed marrow on his doorstep, it might open up the floodgates.
Yeah. Or he might think he was being haunted.
Deirdre was going to haunt him. I think she'd think of something a little more menacing than the stuffed marrow.
Oh. I hope Eileen and Gail aren't going to kick off today.
Look, today is for Deirdre. Surely those two will understand that.
Yeah.
I see Audrey's turned up.
Of course she has. Well, she wants to pay her respects, same as everyone.
Won't be first in line to get her hands on Ken.
You look really smart today. Grandma Deirdre would have been proud.
Why isn't my dad phone?
I don't know, Si. He's been talking to Grandad, but don't badger Grandad, not today, okay? Hi.
Hi. Hi, Simon. How are you?
Everyone's dead.
Peter, you were supposed to be here an hour ago. Call me the minute you get this message. How dare he be late?
I'll keep trying him. Listen, I know it's easy to say, but try not to worry about anything else other than Deirdre. I mean, today's about saying goodbye to her, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's just the point, though, isn't it? And then I did get to say goodbye.
I'll get that.
I can't imagine how tough this is on you, Ken. I mean, even Tracy's struggling.
Well, I'm sure she'll struggle through. Usually does.
The funeral cars are here.
Thank you, Ryan.
I'll try Peter again.
Hey, Dad, come here. I'll do that. You look really smart.
By the way, Ken, Sophie, she sends her apologies. It's just so soon after Maddie, I don't think she can cope.
Yeah, of course, yeah, poor girl. At least I had a life with Deirdre. She and Maddie.
Right. Well, what would Mum say, eh? Well, she'd say, get in those cars, give me a decent send-off and stop banging on about it.
Well, I know it's a somewhat faddish affectation, but today perhaps we should celebrate her life.
Oddly enough, I don't feel much like celebrating.
Still not answering.
I just don't know why everybody's so surprised. I mean, this is Peter we're talking about. There's only one person in Peter's life, and that is Peter.
Oh, that's good. That's really very good coming from you.
What do you mean?
If selfishness was an Olympic sport, you'd be stood on a podium every 4 years, waving your gold medal at the crowd.
Should we go?
you ready, Dad?
I'd like Simon and Amy to be in the lead car with us.
Yeah, of course.
Amy, you'll come with us, yeah? Go and fetch Simon, will you?
I'll go. Sweetheart, your granddad would like you to go in the front car with him. Is that okay?
Of course.
Audrey?
Bev?
Deepest condolences, Ken.
Sorry to hear about your loss, mate.
Ken, Norris sends his apologies. It's food poisoning. He daren't leave the house.
Peter hasn't turned up.
Oh, dear.
So I was wondering if you'd like to come in the lead car with us. Deirdre always thought of you as family.
Well, I'd be honoured.
Thank you. Don't call Reed mate.
I shouldn't think he'd care less what anyone said to him today.
You okay, Mum?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Know who he is? Oh, he does look so familiar.
Beautiful day for it, early. I'm Maggie, and this is our Celia.
Rita, hello.
We're friends of Emily from this place. For our sins, literally. Maggie, there's your boyfriend. Oh, we won him and his little friend in an auction.
The charity auction I arranged at the Rovers.
Oh, right.
Oh, did you get value for money?
Oh, yes.
They were most accommodating. So did you know Deirdre then?
Oh, the 1 o'clock club. Oh, pals of Blanche. So we thought we'd pay our respects.
Ah, well, Blanche never missed a funeral.
Oh, neither do we. Come on, girls. Let's grab a decent pew. It's not even started yet.
Sorry.
Oh, I can get really emotional. It was the same with Toy Story 3.
Kev, Kirk, listen, Ken's asked me to sort out pallbearers.
Do you want me to go?
No, we're fine.
I can't bear this. The thought of her being in there.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Deirdre wouldn't want to see tears, would she?
I would. Yeah, I'd want people hysterical with grief when I go. At least one person jumping on me coffin.
Yeah, but today is all about remembering the good times, isn't it?
Well, yes. Yes, I'm joking, of course.
I thought you were meant to be depressed.
I'm getting better.
That's a matter of opinion.
She definitely takes after her great-grandma, doesn't she?
Steve. Are we ready?
No, we're still waiting for Ken's son, Peter.
We've waited long enough. It's time.
Oh, would you like to choose someone else to...
I'll do it. I'd like to. That's if Ken doesn't mind. Bev, can I just give you this?
Yeah, of course. Come on, Simon, let's go in.
Want to sit next to Amy?
Well, we can all sit together. Tracy, should we sit together?
Yeah.
Could you make it any more obvious? Enough of the dirty looks, eh?
You in?
All right.
What are you doing here?
Couldn't stand school a minute longer. Thought party sounded much more fun.
Oh, that takes me back.
Oh, it's a good job I know the bartender. A drink?
Yeah, cider, no ice.
I hope Kylie and David are okay at the salon.
Yeah, Audrey, you're not going to take her back on full time, are you?
Oh, show some support, Maria, please. I mean, this is a good sign, especially with the custody hearing coming on.
Yeah, I suppose so. Let's just hope she doesn't start sniffing the bleach, eh?
Oh, dear. Listen, if there's hope for them two after what they've been through, then there's hope for you and Michael, that's what I wouldn't hold your breath. Oh. You can sit here if you like. Thank you.
Good turnout.
She was much loved. My condolences. I know how close you two were.
Thanks, Gail.
No idea. She definitely said she'd be here.
And just remembered who that is. It's Tracy's ex-husband, Robert.
Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world in a bold world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine.
Please be seated. How wonderful to see so many of you here today to pay tribute to Deirdre. We're going to start the service by singing one of her very favourites.
Tequila before then. What am I, 9? Down the hatch then.
Oh, yeah. Cider only. No more shots for you. Your mother will string you up.
Well, don't tell her then.
I don't intend to. Yo, what you after?
Who does he think he is? My dad?
So, you coming to this party later then? It's going to be mental.
It's double geography.
There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under heaven. A time to be born, and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal.
Have you got a tissue?
A time to tear down and a time to build.
Dad, have you got a tissue?
A bit late in the day for crocodile tears, isn't it?
And a time to love.
Crocodile tears?
A time to
Aside from Amy, I love Mum more than anybody else in the world.
You certainly got a very funny way of showing it.
And a time to
No,
gather.
that's not true. I love Mum and she loved me.
Embrace.
She did. More's the
And a
pity.
time to refrain.
And it caused her more pain and worry
Time
than
to
anything else
serve.
in her
And a
life.
time to give up.
How can you say that?
A time
I lived
to
with her.
keep.
And I listened
And a
to her.
time to throw away.
And I comforted her when she cried over your
A
appalling
time to
behaviour.
tear and a time to mend.
She may have loved you, but by
Time
God, she'd
to
been
be
better off if she
silent.
hadn't.
And a time to speak. Time to love. And a time to hate. A time for war. And a time for peace.
Tracy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, I often come in here of an afternoon and sit by my grand's grave and weep.
Same old Tracy.
And wish. What are you doing here?
I saw about Deirdre in the paper. Thought I'd come and, you know, pay my respects.
My own brother couldn't be bothered coming. And you tip up after all these years?
Would you come back inside, eh?
No. Dad doesn't want me there.
Look, I know it might have been a long time, but that doesn't sound like the Ken I know.
Come on, Ken's on next. You can't miss that.
Steve, he doesn't care whether I'm there or not.
Of course he does. He's sent me out to come and get you.
You have always been a really bad liar.
Come on, Tracy. Lose your toe for once. Come on.
Oh, sorry. Steve, this is my ex-husband, Robert. Robert, this is my ex-husband, Steve.
Small world. We'll have to hoover it, though.
Well, come on, then.
Oi, where do you think you're going?
Chill out. I'm taking her back to mine. I'm gonna get her some gear to wear and we're going over to Bill and George's for the party.
Forget it. You gotta get round to Mickey's to get the cash and bring it back here. You gotta sober up, mate.
What about the party?
The party's over for you, kid. Now move it. Come on.
I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, Bethany, now. Stop acting like a big kid, will you?
Fine, seeing as how you asked so nicely.
Come on, kid.
One of my earliest and most vivid memories of Deirdre, long before we got together, is when we appeared in a local production of The Importance of Being Earnest in 1974. Deirdre and I couldn't be more different. Our tastes in food, politics, culture were polar opposites. While I drifted away to Chopin, she washed up to the Spice Girls. Deirdre had such presence. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into the Rovers without knowing she's there, before hearing that distinctive laugh at seeing her presence. That throaty, joyous roar of happiness. And I'd think to myself, well, tea will be a while yet. Deirdre wasn't a woman who wanted to set the world aflame. She was a woman who... I don't need to tell any of you this, do I? You all knew her.
I didn't really.
The fact you're all here, you represent best of all what Deirdre was. She was a friend, a neighbor, a mother and a grandmother, a confidant when things were bad, and a source of love and laughter when things were good. She was a woman who'd spent most of her life in one street, the linchpin of the community. A role that seems to be disappearing day by day in the modern world.
And more's the pity.
Deirdre could not understand the appeal of the social media. And if I got involved in some debate on Twitter, she'd look blank. Why do you care what a load of strangers think, she'd say. If I want to talk about something, I'll do it with my mates and the Rovers. And I can have a drink then and all. Her family were her priority. And she welcomed each new addition with the same enthusiasm and kindness and patience. It kind of been easy for her when we first got married and lived with Uncle Albert. And it wasn't exactly smooth sailing when her mother Blanche came to live with us. Not exactly smooth sailing, that's probably the understatement of the century. But to Deirdre, family was family. And that was that. And how she adored her two grandchildren, Simon and Amy, who neither of them had it easy over the years. But with her protection and love, she was able to do what their parents often couldn't, and give them the foundations in life that they needed. God bless her for that. Why is it you never truly appreciate anything until it's taken away? Goodbye, Deirdre. Wish I'd been a better husband. And I wish I could hear that booming, life-affirming laugh. Just once more. But as Blanche would say, if wishes were horses, beggars would ride. Goodbye, my love.
Bets, please. Afternoon, Mrs. Connor.
Afternoon, Dominic. You better just give me some of that lovely money.
Ready when you are, Mrs. Connor.
So, as far as your mum's concerned, you wagged it and I saw it at the Trafford Centre, right?
Still get into trouble.
Yeah, but I won't for letting you get bladdered.
I'm fine now.
You're fine when I say you're fine and keep eating.
Yeah, Mum won't let me go on this school trip to Paris.
Huh. I don't blame her.
It'd be a shame if she found out I spent the day with you in the boozer.
Are you blackmailing me?
Imagine the brownie points if her big bad boyfriend pays for a little princess to go on a trip she can't afford.
Through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Steve, will you look after Amy?
Why, what's up?
I can't face the wake.
Oh, Tracy.
No, I mean it. I need to be on my own for a bit.
All right, sure.
I'm sure. Thanks.
You want me to stay with you, Kim?
No. In fact, I'd like a few minutes by myself.
Of course. I'll see you back at the Rovers.
Despite everything, it was only ever really you, love. I hope you knew that.
What do you want?
Well, I noticed you went next door. I wondered if you could do with some company.
Yeah, actually, I could. Come in.
The way Tracy ran out halfway through.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, you managed to get here for the free buffet then.
I have been at death's door.
There's a reason kippers have expiry dates.
There was nothing wrong with the kippers.
Never mind the kippers. Why don't you give your condolences to Kes?
Yeah, good idea.
All right.
I will be once I get some food inside me. Looks a decent enough spread, though.
Apparently they've got kippers. Funny sort of food at a funeral, that.
Food's food.
Okay, can you let me know, though, if you find her? You seen Bethany?
Well, is she not at school?
No, she's wagging it.
Surprise, surprise.
Excuse me, madam. You've not left Michelle all on her own to do the food, have you?
Liz, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to go. I've got a family crisis.
When are they not with that lot?
So, how's the motors running, ladies?
Oh, fine, thank you. And our cars are in good shape, too.
So, what made Tracy so upset?
Her mum's dead?
Yeah, well, I won't feel too sorry for her.
Liz, she's just lost her mum.
Yeah, can I also remind you that she did sleep with my fella? That's why Deirdre went to stay at Bev's for so long. Because she couldn't face me in the last few weeks.
I mean, goodness only knows what went on in the back room of that shop.
Yeah, well, I would rather not think about that on the day I've buried my best mate. Thanks, Norris.
I thought I was your best mate.
Well, yeah, now.
What are you doing?
Just a little frittata with potatoes, onions, garlic, mushroom, tomatoes, peppers. Vegetable omelette to you.
All right, I know what a frittata is. What I don't know is what you're doing, cooking one in my kitchen on the day of my mum's funeral.
Because there's one thing every culture in the world has in common when it comes to dealing with death and grieving. Food. You get the coppery.
Look at her, getting mortally drunk, leaving Michael all by himself.
Jack, I might just get off and do the rest of my appointments.
Oh, do you know, that's really good of you, sweetheart. And his shirt's not been properly ironed.
Actually, do you know, I think I might come with you.
You can't, ma'am. What about Ken?
Yeah, you stay here, Roger. You keep Gail company.
I must have phoned. Check again.
Oi! Don't speak to your granddad like that. What's going into you?
Whatever happened to kids being seen and not heard?
If there's any consolation, I'm just as disappointed as you are.
It's not.
I'm really sorry, Ken. I think we're going to have to leave. I need to go and teach this young man some manners. Out.
We were just saying what a lovely eulogy that was, Ken.
Yeah, smashing that.
Thank you.
I didn't really know about her. You were all right, love.
Sorry to intrude. Where's Carla? She's not picking up.
I've no idea.
She didn't make it to the funeral.
She must have had an emergency or something.
Yeah, there is, because if I don't get back to a client with some answers in the next hour, we're going to lose a massive order.
Perhaps I'll go and check the flat.
No, I think we should all just calm down. She'll walk in here banging on about some underwear-related crisis. You know what she's like.
Good of Maria to come back, wasn't it?
Mummy had got totally bladdered.
Nice knowing I completely change up.
Seen Bethany? She'd have that printed on her hat. It's not funny, I'm worried.
Found something in the traffic centre that belongs to you.
Thanks, Colin. You're in so much trouble. What's the name?
Go easy on her, I've had a story.
Oh, she'll be getting more than that. Right, come on, home now.
I'll give you a lift.
No, fine, thanks. How long do you think you can keep this good guy act up for?
Everyone can change, Kylie. Isn't that what you've been telling David?
He's up to something.
No, forget about him. It's Sarah's problem now.
How's your Sophie doing? I mean, there's so many funerals lately.
Oh, yeah, she's not doing great. She's missing Maddie.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
He's not even had a mini burger, and he loves mini burgers. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Hey, now, ladies, warned you about that.
Hello, Michael.
Gail?
It was a lovely service, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. I often wonder what Gavin's was like, but I suppose I'll never know, will I?
You mini burgers and then watch you eat them.
Oh, cheers. You certainly know the way to a man's heart, don't you?
Straight through his chest.
I think I'll go home.
Yes. I think it's for the best, love. Okay.
I'm starving.
Oh, are you, darling? Hey, there's a massive buffet over there. Just go and help yourself.
I tried before, but I can't get near because they're batty old women.
Hey, now, they're friends of your great-grandma, Blanche.
How would you feel if she heard you say that?
Surprised, seeing she's dead.
Well, come on. Let's see if we can get through the scrum, because I am hungry. Joe.
Do you mind? I'm trying to get to that Scotch egg.
Oh, you snooze, you lose, Norris.
Excuse me, ladies. Do you mind if a little girl and a strapping young man get to the buffet?
Oh, good luck with that.
Oh, hello. We were in for your butler auction. Your young lady proposed to you. Not much left buffet-wise, I'm afraid.
That's because most of it's in your lunch boxes.
Amy?
Just a little something to tide us over on the bus ride home.
To be fair, your great-grandma was always first in with a Tupperware box at a funeral. Hardly ever knew the deceased.
I don't care. We have these places called supermarkets now. You buy food there, take it home, and cook it. You should try it.
Oh, Blanche is back in the room again. Right. Let's sort these two out, ladies. Come on.
Yeah, can you transfer £2,000, please, into my current account? Yeah. Got to go, I'll ring you back.
Are you all right? I've been trying to get hold of you. In fact, a number of people have.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. How was it? How was Ken?
I'm sure you can imagine. But he did deliver a beautiful eulogy.
Whatever must he think of me?
He specifically told me to assure you he understands. He doesn't want you to feel badly.
Sorry, it's Alia.
Yeah, she also was looking for you.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Alia? Yeah, I'm on my way, love.
Gorgeous kid.
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
And with your business, too. Sounds like you got the world at your feet.
Yeah, well, things aren't really as rosy as they seem. I've made a load of mistakes.
Who hasn't?
Why are you being so nice to me? After everything I've done to you. You were gorgeous to me when we were married. And what did I do? I cheated on you. I lied. I ruined it.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. And here you are. As if by magic.
There's not a day goes by when I don't think about you, you know.
Oh, come on. Well, I haven't seen you in a decade.
So? I'm sorry, I must sound like a right stalker. I just meant... Oh, forget about it. Here's me babbling away and you just burying your mum.
No, it's all right, actually. In fact, it's just what I need today.
No, Tracy. I don't want to take advantage.
Trust me, you won't be.
Hope I'm not intruding.
Actually, I was just wondering how much time me and Deirdre spent out here over the years. Sorry, I'll put this out. I know you hate it.
No, actually, the smell is strangely comforting.
How's Tracy?
I've no idea. She's at home, according to Steve.
Why don't you bring her over?
Surprised to hear you say that.
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear myself say it. I won't forgive her for what she's done to me. But I know she's taken this hard. And if she were my daughter, and she were this low, God help me, I'd have to.
No, wait. This isn't why I came back.
I know.
Tracy, maybe we should stop and talk this through.
I want to feel something.
Robert?
Dad,
Get out!
Ken, look, I'm sorry.
Out! Just as I thought you couldn't sink any lower.